Hi, that's the whole world. That's wow. Okay, I'm so excited, you guys. I have wanted to tell you so many things for so long. And so I figured I would just tell you them all right now, or most of them. I have some really big news. I'm really excited because I have a new album coming out October 22nd. And I wanted to tell you about it, and I want to tell you all about it right now. The album title, it's called Red. And, and so we've already done so much work for this. I've been working on it for 2 years, and I'm so proud of it. And I wanted to show you guys the album cover. Do you want to see it? Would you want to see that? Okay. Well, I have it right here behind this curtain fabric situation. It's a red. See, that's red. We're really big into details. Do you like it? So, oh, thank you. She goes, I'll buy that. You know, what I was hoping is that we could take some questions and talk about stuff. I've been working on this record so hard and so long, and I feel like there's so much for us to talk about. And so I want to start out by taking questions from in the room, since you guys traveled far and wide to be here in Nashville. So Kayla has a question first. So Kayla, sup?
Hi.
How's it going? Will you tell everybody where you're from?
I'm from Alabama.
Awesome.
Yeah. When coming up with the name for this album, what was your thought process and how did you come up with the name?
When I was coming up with the name for this album, it was crazy because it was really simple. I wrote a song called Red, and you know, thinking about what that means to me and all the different emotions that are written about on this album, they're all pretty much about the kind of tumultuous, crazy, insane, intense, semi-toxic relationships that I've experienced in the last 2 years. And all those emotions, spanning from intense love, intense frustration, jealousy, confusion, all of that, in my mind, all of those emotions are red. You know, there's nothing in between. There's nothing beige about any of those feelings. So I called the record Red. And right now, I would love to get a question from a Google Plus Hangout person who would video chat with us. So Z, are you there?
Oh my god.
Hey! We can all see you. This is cool.
Like my life moment here. Like, I'll remember this when I'm like 80.
Where are you coming from?
New York.
New York. Awesome.
Yeah, upstate New York.
Awesome. Thank you so much for video chatting with us. This is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so my question was, like, how many songs are on the album, and how many did you have to choose to, like, cut off the album?
Good question. There are 16 songs on the album. Ooh. And that's not including any bonus tracks that you may find here or there. Because I wrote so many songs for this album, it was really difficult to choose which ones would make it and which ones wouldn't. I ended up having to pick from between 30 to 35 songs that I'd written that I really wanted to make an album. And it was really hard to get it down to 16, but 16's a lot for an album. And I'm really excited. I have a really, really nice record label who let me do that. We have another question from someone in the room, and Jennifer G. Hello.
I came all the way from Nashville.
Man, I mean, that must have been quite a journey.
Yes.
So thank you so much. You must be so jet lagged right now. It's crazy.
What are some events and experiences you've had that have influenced this album?
Well, you know, I tend to kind of skew in the direction of writing songs about love-related things, relationship, feeling-related-esque type situations. And so that's kind of where I naturally go, but I ended up being inspired by a lot of really crazy sort of 0 to 100 and then hits a wall and then explodes relationships, which are so fun to write about. Really dysfunctional and not good generally, but when you write about them, it gives you a lot of inspiration. And so there were the things that I went through personally, and then there are stories that I kind of witnessed going on around me, whether it was a friend's relationship or someone who I saw going through something and it inspired me. It's like when I'm writing an album, my world kind of becomes a big storyboard, and everyone in it becomes a character, or has the potential to become a character. And all my friends and family members and everybody around me kind of knows that. And so the last 2 years have been really inspirational, and I was just constantly writing, and that's why there are so many songs on the new album. Okay, we have another Google Plus Hangout person. Yes. Augustin. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, score. How's it going?
Not bad. Coming to you from Montreal, Canada.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. What is the most common or outrageous misconception you've ever heard about yourself?
Ooh. Well, I'm sure there are a few of them, or a lot of them. So I try not to read anything about myself. Like, literally, my friends make fun of me because if I see my name somewhere, I just like click off of it, or like if it's I just don't want to see anything that's like inaccurate, because a lot of times what you'll see is like so she was hanging out with so and then it's a picture of somebody else, and it's just like, I guess I'm just really detail oriented, where I'm like, that's not the right ID of that person. That's like, or it'll be like, well, it'll say like we were at a different place than we were, or it'll be just sort of something that's a little bit off. And if you read too many things about yourself that are like a little bit incorrect, not even like a big rumor that's wrong, like it doesn't even have to be big, you start just kind of like obsessing over what people think about you. And so I really have no idea what the general perception is of me right now, which makes me really just kind of lets me live in a place that's happier and less like kind of self-aware. I mean, I get to be self-aware in this living room and talking to you, but not aware of what the headlines are about me right now. So it's kind of like placing a higher priority on just being really happy, rather than being really super hyper aware of the details of what people think of me right now. So I really have no idea. That's a really long answer that I just gave. I just really took it I just rambled on with that. And you came all the way from Canada to talk to me, and then that's my answer. I'm sorry. But are you okay with that answer? Is that good?
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay, good. Thank you.
No problem.
And Brian has a question in the room. Yeah,
Hi, Taylor.
how's it going?
It's good, how are you?
I'm great. I'm doing wonderful right now.
Well, I'm from Cleveland, and my question for you was that we've all been hearing you've been co-writing for this album, and can you tell us about that?
Of course. Actually, for my last album, Speak Now, I wrote it completely on my own, and I didn't have any co-writers, and that was an amazing way to make a record, and I was really proud of it. But when it came to approaching this album, I really wanted to go back to the drawing board and think about a different way to approach it. And so I just thought, why not call all of my songwriting, producing, and artist heroes and see if they want to work together. And just make the call and see. And when I did that, I got the opportunity to work with some of my absolute favorite people in music, and so this album is full of co-writes, and it's full of different people producing different things, and it's got a lot of collaborations going on, and I'm so excited for you to hear the new direction of things, the new stuff, and the people that I worked with. I feel like they were just incredible and really lived up to what I thought they were. So that was good. That's always good when that happens. We have another Google Plus Hangout person, Katie.
Hi Taylor. I'm from New
Hey.
York City. I love you so much, and I was
Thanks.
wondering.
I love you too.
I was wondering what it was like to work with Ed Sheeran, and if the track was on the album.
What'd you say about Ed?
What was it like to work with him, and if the track was on your album.
Oh. Okay, Ed Sheeran is one of my favorite people in the world. He's so cool, and he's just such a great artist. And I remember when I was touring in Australia, I saw his music video on TV, and I was just blown away. It's the one for Lego House. I just think that whole concept is just brilliant and amazing. And I got back to the States, and I heard from someone that he wanted to work with me, and we ended up getting together and writing together, and we wrote a song while sitting on a trampoline that was so much fun, and we loved so much that we actually ended up recording it as a duet. So it is going to be on the album, and I'm so excited because I'm such a huge fan of his. So yeah, that's something I'm really looking forward to you guys hearing. And we have another question from Jennifer C. in the room. Hey.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm from England.
Yeah.
Thank you. My question is, as much as your life has changed in the past 6 years, what are the things that have stayed the same?
A lot of things have changed, but in the way that I just feel like a lot of things have stayed the same. A lot of kind of basic ways of going about your life. Like it's not like I can't go and do things that I used to do. Everywhere I go, it's a more social situation now. But once you like adjust your brain to that, it just seems normal. In the album this summer, like I'd go to the studio during the day, and then at night I'd just hang out with my friends, and it was really an amazing time to unwind, and it made me really look forward to getting back to going out on the road all the time. But as far as the things that have stayed the same, I think my family, everything in that dynamic has stayed the same, and that's something I'm really stoked about. Like, it's just awesome that everybody that's really close to me just kind of treats me the same, which makes you look at life the same and kind of act the same. So I think they really set the tone for how your life can either change or stay the same. Google Plus Hangout, Erica.
Hi, I'm from Brazil.
Hey! I really want to come see you guys soon.
I'm looking forward to. So, my question is, can we expect hidden messages on your new album? And how do you come up with the idea to them?
Actually, I'm working on those right now. It's pretty difficult to come up with because I know that you guys are gonna figure them out, and so I'm trying not to be too cryptic with it, but I'm also trying not to, give it all away, because I mean, with the last album, it was like this guessing game, and people pretty much figured everything out. And I thought I was much more clever and cryptic about it than I really was. But with this one, I really have fun doing that because I feel like you guys are so cool because you care about lyrics. I'm really excited about the fact that you guys really care about lyrics and you learn lyrics. And that part of music is my favorite part of getting to do this. So hiding little codes in lyrics is kind of a way of, I guess, I don't know, encouraging that. And I'm glad you guys care about that because that makes me happy. Google Plus Hangout, Andrea.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Alicia, and this is Andrea, and we're from Sweden.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know. And we want to know how's the tour going? Are you planning for the tour? And will you ever come to Sweden?
I cannot wait to come back to Sweden. Actually worked with a great guy from Sweden named Max Martin on the record, and he's fantastic. And you guys have been so incredibly supportive. I really want to come back. We're going to be doing a lot of lots of traveling all over everywhere. So